Hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an she's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb. She'll pester any pest, drive a hornet from its nest. She can throw a whirling dervish out of world. She is gentle, she is wild, she's a riddle, she's a child. She's a headache, she's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A filigree gibbet, a will of a wisp, a cloud. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
Said about her. I am grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could only have thought you had lost your way.
I couldn't be lost on that mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
When I was a little girl, I used to go down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I would see the sisters at work and singing on their way to Vespers. Many a times I'd go back up that mountain, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me.
The day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice, I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, white copper kettles and woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wonkies that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on that mountain myself. Tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what the will of God is and to do it.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh no, Mother. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you will return to us knowing what we expect of you and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7 children. They need a governess until September.
September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Medal of Heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh no, Mother. He'll be very strict.
You are not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
last governess leave?
Who knows?
She just said, I've had enough of this and walked out.
Well, there's another one coming today from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
I should be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
There was a call for you, sir, from Vienna. I have the number.
I know the number.
Of course, sir.
You will wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp, your Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as your duties here, before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one. I would have made my own dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material, today if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they progress in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You'll see that at all times, my children conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn your signals.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa. Kurt.
Brigitte. Marta.
Gretel.
Now, Fräulein, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
Oh, you don't have to bother, sir, because I can answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Every one of these has answers to a whistle. Here, I'll show you. My butler, Franz. Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. This is Fräulein Maria. Please make sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to turn this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Are you leaving us, Captain?
I will be in Vienna on business, and when I return, I expect a full report of my children's progress and on yours. You are in command.
Well, now that there's just us, would you please tell me your names again and how old you are? Now you're...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14 years old and I'm a boy.
A boy, why you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa and she's 13 years old and you're smart. I'm 9 and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say anything like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be 11, almost.
I'm Marta. I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday. I'd like a pink parasol.
Well, pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you should do is to tell Father to mind his own business. No, Lisa, don't. I like
What's in here? My guitar, when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
You don't. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
You don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you read Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
No, do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have those notes in our head, we can build a million different tunes.
Ow.
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything. So we put in words, one word for every note.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
Together.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. A deer, a female deer, a drop of golden sun, a name I call myself, a long, long way to run. So a note to follow, so a drink of cherry red that will bring us back to dawn. Do, re, mi, fa, so, ti, do, ti, so, fa, mi, re, do, mi, so, re, fa, la, ti, 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 do, mi, so, re, fa, most anything. Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, so, a note to follow, see, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to dawn. That will bring us back to do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now!
Children, it's time for your exercise.
Your room is ready, Fraulein Maria. I hope you find it satisfactory.
It's already the most beautiful room I've ever seen. What are those?
The old curtains from your room.
They look like they have plenty of wear left in them.
The new ones have been hung.
After the children return from their exercise, I think I'll have them changed into their play clothes and take them.
They have no such clothes. The Von Trapp children do not play. They march. And you can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't.
And he used to love music. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But ever since her death, he shut all of that out of his life.
But not to have music, that's wrong for him and wrong for the children too.
I agree, Fraulein, but you'll find the captain is very set in his ways. Now, allow me to show you to your room. And when we get there, we better close the windows. It's going to rain soon. Well, good night, Rolf.
You don't have to say goodnight this year. After all, your father isn't home.
How did you know my father isn't home?
I have a way of knowing things.
How did you know 2 days ago that you would be here just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this date, he gets a birthday telegram from his sister. Could I come again tomorrow night?
Ralph, you can be sure you'll have a telegram to deliver tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram from Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think better be German. They're pretty mad at this. You don't think so?
Well, I'll have forgotten all about it by the time Father gets back. Don't worry.
The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Lisa?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17. Baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful. Baby, you're on the brink.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet and willingly I believe.
Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men.
Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken.
You need someone colder and wiser, telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I'll depend on you.
Dear God, I know that you have sent me here on a mission, and I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless Liesel and Friedrich and Louisa, Marta, Brigitta, and little Gretel. And what's the other boy's name? What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. And dear God, about Liesel, help her to tell me that what she's been up to, and help her to tell me that I am her friend.
Well, I was out taking a walk, and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Liesel, you aren't out walking all by yourself, were you? You know, if you wash that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow, and then this would be between just you and me. Here, you can put this on. Then take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. Then come back here and sit on the edge of my bed and we'll have a talk.
I told you today I did need a governess. Well, maybe I do. Oh, Gretel, it's you. Are you afraid? Come up, all of you on my bed.
Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys weren't afraid, were you?
Oh no, we just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Friedrich, was this your idea?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
Kurt, that's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt. Why does it do that? Well, the thunder says something to the lightning, and the lightning answers it back.
I wish you wouldn't answer so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we'll hear the thunder. Now just imagine. High on a
Still no sign of Fräulein Marie and the children?
No, sir, but I'm sure they'll return home shortly. They'll be delighted that you're home.
How would you like this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
It sounds wonderful, Max.
Doesn't it though? Unfortunately, all I've got is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people that you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm.
On my
London.
telephone?
How else could I afford it? Me, the lowly third secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture. Caleb, is there a cathedral around here?
Nogberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. I'll have to pay them a visit.
What do you want? Oh, Captain, I don't mean, Heil, who are you? I had a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I am Herr Detweiler.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Caleb, it's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be Heil.
Why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Herr Detweiler, you have a long-distance call.
Thank you, Franz. Excuse me, Caleb.
Get cleaned up, get into your uniforms, and report back here. At once! Well, where did you get these abominations? I have a nightmare.
No, out of the old curtains that were hanging in my room. They had plenty of wear left in them.
Do you mean to say the people of this neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Yes, and they've become very popular. Everyone says, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, someone's got to. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte can tell you all about him because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. I'm not finished yet. Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Love Gretel, love all of them. They need you.
Stop it. You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you're gone, there will be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children?
Caleb, you must hear this. Why haven't you told me how talented your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show her down the gardens.
Yes, do show us importance. And I'd love to hear you sing another song. You taught me to sing so beautifully.
Fraulein Maria.
She caught me in the car. You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. After I'm gone,
No, I want you to stay.
if I can be of any help.
You have helped already. You have brought music back into my home.
You have German blood, haven't you?
I'm not a German, I'm an Austrian.
You'll see soon enough.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people in town are hungry at the other half. I thought maybe a party would help, but now I'm not so sure.
Kurt, I haven't danced the Lander since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember? You showed it to me once. Left hand behind your back.
But first the boy and girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt, that's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
That's the way it's done.
Your face is all red. I guess I'm not very used to dancing. I think it's because Father's in love with you. Rikita, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
The other night when we were singing the song that Father taught us, Edelweiss, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped to look at you.
No, Rikita.
And the way you looked at him just now, you're in love with him too.
But for Maria, you won't be eating dinner with the children tonight. You're going to eat dinner down here with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. But you'll have to change. Maria, wear the dress you wore the other night while we were all singing together. It was lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go into dinner, the Von Trapp family would like to say goodnight as only they can.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they don't kill us to say goodbye, cuckoo, to you. So long, farewell, I'll Peter say goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I'll
serve. Max, you know how I feel about
But Georg, you're extraordinary. I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and I find it right here.
my children do not sing in public.
But this is important to Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it's taken her a long time. I waited until she wanted to come to me. It's strange. She's happy here, but she's unhappy too. Why did they send her back to us? Do you know? She doesn't speak except in prayer. I will see her now. Maria? This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I can never leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I was frightened.
Frightened.
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I knew I had to get away and that here I would be safe.
Maria, our Abbey is not to be used as an escape.
I can't face him again, those feelings.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
Brigitte said that I was and that he was in love with me. But I was there on God's errand and to ask for the captain's love would have been wrong.
The love of a man and woman is holy too. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I pledged my life to God's service.
If you really love this man, it does not mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Mother, please.
These walls are not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every byway, every path you know. Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. A dream that will leave all the love you can give every day of your life for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow till you find your dream. Hills are alive with the sound of music.
No, no, no. Look, that's very nice. Except it's no good. Greta, why don't you sing loud?
I got a sore finger. We need Fraulein Maria.
We do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
From Detweiler, you have a long distance call from.
Now, who could be Paul?
Max, this isn't the first party time in Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. And anyway, the Germans have promised not to invade Austria.
And if they don't keep their promise?
And I want to have some friends among them.
Now, children, what would you like to sing?
Fraulein Maria.
We are not to mention Fraulein Maria. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fraulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fraulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
it's time for your afternoon walk.
Before my Maria felt sad, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the bee sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Oh, children, I'm so happy to see you. Gretel, how's your sore finger?
You remember?
Liesel, are you all right? Yes, Fraulein, I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No, now I'll be happy to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Fräulein Maria, you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
Luis,
Liesel, Brigitte, be the good children.
when you dress, Maria?
We have a new postulate.
Maria, you left us without even saying goodbye, without any explanation whatsoever.
It was wrong with me.
You've been missed. The children missed you. I missed you. Everybody's missed you. Nothing was the same while you were away.
Please forgive me.
What made you come back?
The mother abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't realize it.
No.
Then one day, one night, all of a sudden, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte, when we were dancing at the party.
She was quite right. That was no ordinary dance.
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're all grown up, isn't it?
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I'll bring you anywhere you want to go, give you anything you wish.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here.
You know, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
Mother Agatha and Rita. Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Children, children. Look, Salzburg Festival 1938. The Von Trapp family singers.
Uncle Max, are you sure Father will be all right with this?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No. Lisa, what do you think?
Uncle Max, when will they be back from their honeymoon?
Not in time for the festival, I'm afraid. What a shame.
Look what I have.
That's Father's luggage.
They're back! Children, we're so happy to see you. What did you miss the most? We missed hearing you sing in the morning and all that noise you made.
Father, look, we're going to be singing in the Salzburg Festival this Friday night.
Let me see that.
Max, I've been waiting to talk to you about it, Caleb.
You can't talk about this one. That's something.
Presents! Look
Now, Caleb, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was lucky to be able to enter them in the festival at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make the people happy,
It is out of the question.
But this is for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the transfer of power happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful.
Maria, you must at least pretend to work with these people. You have to talk to him before you're all in danger. He has to compromise.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it'll be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I always knew you loved his children. Now I know you love Father.
I do, Lisa. I love him very much. What is it, Gaylord?
This came while we were away. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
What has happened?
While we were away, the German government took control of Austria. Now they want me to command a ship in their navy.
What will you do?
Well, Georg,
I cannot just brush this aside. It would be a relief to know that my family is safe, but it also means
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
I now know I cannot do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away. But we cannot just pick up everything and leave. They'll be watching us now. We need time.
Sir, Herr Zeller is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Please bring him out. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
Go on, this is what I was afraid of, Maria.
Georg, stay with Max. Liesel, I need the children, quickly.
Garrett, I need you now. Keep your head about you.
Don't I always?
May I present Herr Zeller, Davy, third wife.
May I present Maximilian Detweiler, the third.
First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I'm first secretary.
How nice to have friends. Would you care to sit down?
No, I'm here on business. Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain. Let's get to the point. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here.
That's very flattering, but I've had no time to consider.
Your orders are to report immediately at the naval base in Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
May I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp. This is Herr Zeller.
Madam.
What I meant, sir, is that we are all going to be singing in the Salzburg Festival Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers.
Friday night. That's only a matter of 2 days. It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe you, Captain, singing in a concert.
You may believe what you choose.
What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing something together. Sing.
Children,
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
far, a long, long ways to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision. And while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family will have to sing together for a long, long time. I've just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base in Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
Every morning you greet
gentlemen, I have here the decisions of our distinguished judges. We will start out with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of Sengderboom and Herr Wagen. The second award has been given to Fraulein Huhn, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Malbach. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the land, goes to the family Von Trapp. Family Von Trapp.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
Can we go home now?
No, Marta, we have a very long drive ahead of us.
Mother, we can never thank you.
Once it's safe, we'll start. We hit our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left the guards in front of the gate on the road, and all the roads have been blocked, and the borders have been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, and from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know these mountains as well as I know this abbey, and so do you. Once we're over the hills, we'll be in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
Father, we can do without help. You will have help, for ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills will break forth before you into singing. Follow every rainbow till you find your dream.
A dream that will need all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Fire
Thank you.